So I'm here today to help the contestants to learn about healthy food, good cooking, things that taste great that are also good for them. I want to teach them, and I don't mind saying, listen, you have to try this and you have to learn that, because they've got so much at stake. So the very first topic I want to talk about is how much we should eat. Who likes a big juicy steak? Portion size is so important because you don't want to overeat. You know, you're talking about a 3 to 4 ounce piece of protein, chicken, fish, beef, it doesn't matter. Rebecca, how many ounces do you think it is?
I like 9 or 10.
This is a 16-ounce steak.
Oh.
How much do you think your average portion size should be?
Like 5?
Like 3 to 4. I want you to cut me a piece of chicken that's 3 to 4 ounces. One thing that's going to really change your world is one of these. The Biggest Loser scale, all right? So let's see. 3.3.
Yeah,
Well done.
right.
Give her a round of applause, guys. Now, do you know much about fats and oil? You're about to. What I'm going to teach you about is methods of cooking. There's 100 different ways to cook. You can bake. I baked the chicken breast. You can poach. We poached the shrimp. You can steam. Here I steamed the salmon. You can grill on a non-stick grill. With a steak, use a non-stick grill so that you can grill it without using any fat. You can also broil. Here we've got a broiled pork loin. Next, I went down to a fast food restaurant. I bought a salad. It's got a Caesar dressing, quite a lot of Parmesan cheese, and it's full of fat. The very word salad makes people think healthy. Forget about it. If you go and cover it in Caesar dressing with buttery croutons and loads of cheese, you're killing yourself. You're better off eating a hamburger. Who likes pasta? Oh. Everyone. This has 1 cup of pasta, okay? This one has half a cup of pasta because I used half a cup of zucchini. You can replace 50% of your pasta with a vegetable. Much less calorie, you still get all of the benefits from the pasta and, of course, all the goodness from the vegetables. Who's a big soda drinker? Sean, come up here, mate.
I am the national spokesmodel for soda. I swim in it. My waterbed is filled with soda. I love soda so much.
Now, Sean.
Yes.
Get your hands off my
Sorry,
soda.
okay.
How much do you think you drink in a day?
One of those 2 liters.
You drink 2 litres in one day?
Yeah.
Imagine if I said to you, Sean, eat this. Can you imagine? I kind of think this should come with a health warning. You giving up the soda?
I'm off.
Promise me?
I promise.
Good man. Find a snack. You want to incorporate some protein. It refuels your muscles, it helps increase your fullness, and it helps maintain your blood sugar levels. So those 3 things are really important for your body to keep churning up and keep burning off that fat, which is what you're here to do for the contestants. Keep it. By the end of the day, you look back and you're like, it's really important. And you should have a couple of snacks a day. Acknowledge the fact that your eat's going to really help them. Your 3 meals, 2 snacks, it gives yourself 5 opportunities.
Curtis, he's throwing all this information at us, all about nutrition, and it's just very hard and very overwhelming.
I had a hard time paying attention because I was thinking, this is week 2, notoriously the plateau week, the tough week to get through, and we have a 150-pound challenge.
Curtis started giving us so much information, and it was, you know, I was just trying to soak it all in and keep it in my brain.
Everyone remember what you've done. That's really important. You with me? Are you ready?
Hey, everyone. It is time for your first official Biggest Loser quiz.
Oh, crap.
Hopefully you all paid attention to Curtis.
Told you to listen, guys.
Because now it is time to get to the questions. Are you ready? All the information that you learned will help each and every one of you in the future. It can also help all of you gain an advantage in this week's weigh-in.
Oh.
I'm going to ask you 8 questions. If you answer 5 of the 8 questions correctly, you will get a 15-pound advantage at the weigh-in. So it's like 1 pound per person.
That is a big deal. The second week, it's like the curse of all seasons. It's like no one loses a big amount of weight, but to get 15 pounds off of it, that's 10%. It gives us a lot better chance.
All right, we are going to begin this quiz. First up is the purple team. All right. Now keep in mind, you can talk to each other, but that's the only help you're gonna get. Nothing from the crowd behind you, okay? This is a question about portion size. Curtis taught you the correct portion size for protein. Which of the 3 plates in front of you contains the correct serving for a family of 4?
We really had to look at it, and I actually picked up the meat.
What do you remember Curtis saying?
He said that portion, the 3 to 4 ounces, and I don't think that these are only about 2. It's hard.
Okay, now you have to choose. Which plate?
Okay, we as a team are gonna pick that.
Yeah, we're choosing this plate here.
Okay. You are correct.
Purple team started us off with a bang. We were off and going. We needed 5 out of 8.
This question is about cooking oil. Curtis mentioned 5 different ways to cook without oil. Name 3 of them.
Right off the bat, I knew the answer. Bake, poach, steamed.
Baked, poached, and steamed.
Well done. Good work.
Well, you're off to a good start. First 2 questions down, you got them both right, which means you only need to get 3 more questions right. I'd like to call up the brown team. It's Danny.
There you go. I want this so bad. A lot of pressure. I mean, we were going, we can't get this wrong. We can't get this wrong.
This question is about eating out. Curtis taught that just because it's called a salad doesn't mean that it's actually healthy. Guess how many calories are in this popular chain restaurant's chicken Caesar salad with Caesar dressing? It's either A, 540 calories, B, 840 calories, or C, 1,010 calories.
I looked at my partner and I knew with the amount of dressing that was on there, it's either 840 or 1010.
But it is Caesar dressing, and that's very caloric. I mean, it's high caloric dressing.
I'm gonna ask for your answer.
1,010. That's what we're going to go with, 1,010.
That is correct.
And I was shocked at how many calories was in a salad from a restaurant.
Are you ready? Pink team, you're up. This question is about starch. Curtis explained you can save a substantial amount of calories by substituting zucchini for pasta. How many fewer calories are there in one serving? A, 110 calories, B, 248 calories, or C, 343 calories?
To be or C.
I don't know. Amanda, Rebecca, I'm gonna need an answer.
Oh my goodness. Do you just want to go with B?
Yeah.
B is our answer.
B.
B.
The correct answer is B. Abby, Alan, come on up. If you get this question correct, you are giving everyone a 15-pound advantage at the weigh-in. Your question is about soda. Americans all love those free refills. How many calories would you consume if you had one 16-ounce glass of soda with 3 refills? A, 685 calories, B, 747 calories, or C, 789 calories.
4 correct answers, and then comes the green team. And I'm nervous because we have to get this 15-pound advantage so that everyone gets to stay.
If you get this right, you are that much closer to guaranteeing that no one goes home this week. I need an answer.
What do you think? Just tell me what you think. You don't like
Abby, let's hear it. I need a fine answer.
Go ahead.
C.
See? You think it's 789 calories. The correct answer was B.
I was so disappointed. So disappointed.
Which of these desserts is less than 150 calories? A cup of fresh raspberries with ½ an ounce of melted dark chocolate dipping sauce. A parfait made up of 1 cup of blueberries with ½ a cup of low-fat yogurt and 1 tablespoon of slivered almonds. Or 1 cup of vanilla ice cream.
In the back of my head, I'm like, 15 pounds, we need these 15 pounds, you know, like, obsessing. See, let's not even, chocolate out.
Do you have an answer for me?
The parfait.
That is not the correct answer. Correct answer is a cup of fresh raspberries with ½ an ounce of melted dark chocolate dipping sauce. Your guess is 207 calories.
After the red team gets the second one wrong, this knot in my stomach is growing. We only have a couple of questions left.
This question is going to be about snacking.
Lovely.
Curtis mentioned 3 specific reasons why it's important to add a protein to any snack. I need you to tell me 2 of them.
So Rudy and Dina get called up, and if they don't get it right, the whole 15-pound challenge rests on Julio. And at this time, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have all the trust in the world in Julio.
Ready?
This is it.
It makes you feel fuller, and it gives you more fuel for your muscles to work longer.
I don't know if they're gonna get it. I'm behind Rudy going, come on, you gotta get this answer, you gotta get this answer. We need this.
It was the worst feeling, waiting for them to say yes or no.
That is the correct answer. Underneath this tray is a classic Super Bowl snack. I will lift it up, and you will write down how many calories you think is in this item. The person who gets the closest without going over will be the winner. Are you ready?
Yes.
Chicken wings?
Chicken wings with a side of ranch dressing.
I was completely oblivious to what I was putting in my mouth when I was back at home. Have I had chicken wings before at home? Of course. Could I tell you what the calories were in them? No way.
It is time to write down your answers. Will you reveal your answers? The answer is
991.
Oh my God!
991 calories, which makes Dan our winner.
Dan.
You are officially on to the next round. Our next Super Bowl snack, bread bowl with chili and sour cream. Reveal your answer. One.
I'm hoping everybody goes over. I have no idea what the calorie count is at. So I decided to play a little game of like Price is Right. And I hoped everyone was gonna go over.
Curtis, can you tell us how many calories are in a bread bowl with chili and sour cream?
1,165.
Oh! Which means Kristen is our closest guest.
Yes.
Woo! All right, we have one more Super Bowl snack to share with you. How many calories are in 7-layer dip? This is your last chance. Reveal your answers.
$1,400.
1401. Curtis, who is going to be the third person to join you in an attempt to learn how to make these meals a little bit healthier?
It's a big bowl of 7-layer dip, and the calorie count was 1,755.
Which means Helen is our winner. Congratulations.
Anyone who didn't win leaves, and it's Dan, myself, and Helen, and we're standing there, and we're gonna cook with Curtis Stone.
Curtis has a lot to teach you. There will be a test at the end to determine who is the winner, so I suggest you pay close attention.
This is exactly the same flavors and the same sort of feelings that you get from that type of food, but it's super good for you. So do you want to see how to make the chicken wings super healthy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. Now, the problem with wings is that there's a lot of fat on them, there's a lot of skin on them, and they're not particularly good for you. But the light meat, which we've got right here, which is just cubes of the breast, super good for you. I'm going to stick a little bit of mustard, right? So maybe a tablespoon. A little bit of honey. There we go. Everybody grab a stick of rosemary. What I want you to do is just push down, so start about halfway up and push all those needles straight off the stem. What we're left with is Mother Nature's skewer. Okay. So what we're going to do is skewer the chicken onto the rosemary, and then all that flavour, when it cooks, is going to come out into the chicken. Straight through the chicken, like that. So what I'm going to do is just take them straight off the grill when they're ready, and I'm just going to pour some of this glaze straight over the top, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, it's beautiful.
So don't stand back. Pick one up, have a taste.
The flavor of this is unbelievable.
Do you think they taste as good as the wings?
I think they taste better than the wings. You get better meat. You know, the flavor is just as amazing. It's healthier.
I don't want to eat wings anymore.
Good girl.
Isn't that
No way.
How's it going?
Hey.
Wow, this is so beautiful.
Is that good?
Wow,
So, I mean, it's got to be a bit better than a buffalo wing, right?
that is delicious. It's perfect. Well, I have to admit, I came in at the end. I didn't get to see how they were made, but I want to know how many calories are in those chicken skewers. I am going to have you guess how many calories are in one serving, and that is exactly 5 pieces of chicken on a rosemary stick. And whoever gets the closest without going over wins. We're gonna start with you, Kristen.
My guess is 390 calories.
Helen.
Mine is 175.
And Dan, what is your guess?
I'm right in the middle.
Dan guesses 220 calories. Curtis, we're all dying to know what the outcome is. Tell us how many calories are in those rosemary chicken skewers.
230. So, Dan, I'm coming to visit your body.
Cool, man.
230.
Very cool.
Wow.
So, congratulations are in order to Dan. You were 10 calories off the right answer. So you won a great advantage for your teammate, including this 2-pound pass. Catch.
Thank you.
Curtis, you are off to North Carolina.
So I have to take this with me to North Carolina?
You sure do.
And you definitely can.
Look at this store. Now, this is the section you'll want to play in, the produce section. Let's get some cilantro. Have you had this before?
No.
No.
I don't believe so.
Grab a leaf. There you go.
All right.
And have a taste.
Just eat it.
Straight in. Do you recognise that flavour?
Yeah, I have. I've had that
You've eaten it
before.
in Mexican food.
Yeah, like salsa.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of flavours in this produce section that you think you haven't seen, but you've tasted them all before. And this is how you should be getting them, nice and natural and fresh and green.
Okay. I learned that there's stuff here in the produce section that I don't think I've ever been in, that I've actually already eaten and I really like. So I'm excited to find out what else is out there that I've already eaten and I might like.
Dave responds to flavours that are really intense. So if you think about what fast food places do, they cover stuff in salt, they cover stuff in spicy seasoning. So I'm gonna try and keep those intensities without too much salt, without too much fat, and give him something that he's gonna love. Mate, we're gonna recreate that fast food flavour, but it's gonna taste much better and be so much better for you. We're gonna have fun today in the kitchen.
I'm ready.
Now, I got you this, and this is gonna save your life. So let's start. Coriander, right? Put in some of the cayenne pepper. I got Dave to get all these different sorts of spices, which I already knew that he liked, and then we covered it in spice. We then put it onto the grill, nice and hot, just a couple of minutes on each side, and there you go. Dave's just cooked his first ever meal. Then flip it right over. Yay, beautiful. So slide right underneath, bring it over, and sit it right there at the front of the plate. Beautiful. That's everything flavour-wise that you'd normally get. A little bit of cilantro on top. All of the flavours that you love from the junk food. But it's super good for you.
That is awesome. Well, I could eat the whole thing.
Well, go on. Don't stand back, mate. You've earned it. You've been cooking all day. It's really good for you.
You know, I can see that for the price of a buffet, I can actually spend the same amount of money and get more food. So I can see now that eating healthy isn't necessarily the hardest thing to do, and I can do it.
It's easy, right?
Yeah.
Nice and simple. You can make up that spice mix. Whenever you're ready, you just flatten out another chicken breast. Over it goes, and kaboshka.
Awesome.
When grilling chicken, to lock in the flavour, reduce the fat, and to cook it quickly, what you need to do is take the chicken breast and then pound it between 2 pieces of plastic wrap. What happens is this thin little chicken breast will now cook in minutes and taste delicious. So in minutes, you've cooked a healthy, tasty chicken dish. Look at that. Delicious. And it's gonna taste fantastic.